who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella up in Meccano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's got to be in here! Played in by Lookman. And he's there to get it away. Ndidi. Lookman. Great defending, strong and determined. Rabiot. Saliba. Hernandez, Chouameni, Ndidi, Osai Samuel, Bassi, Iwobi, Bassi, he's gone direct here. Olise. Upamecano, Rabiot, Chouameni, shifted upfield, and here's Mbappe, Olise, goal, France!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Iwobi. Osei Samuel. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. That pass just didn't quite work. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Chouameni. Saliba. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Ndidi. That's a nicely shaped ball. And here's Osimhen. Koundé. Aim forwards. Olise. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. That is a great pick out. That's the throw. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. The ball goes in. And that was very necessary. Hernandez. Cherki. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Upamecano. Chouameni. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Ndidi. Bassi. Iwobi gently. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hernandez. Upamecano. Rabiot. Olise. Saliba. Chouameni forwards and with intent, and claimed it back swiftly. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Nice physical challenge. Olise. Chouameni. Dembele. Cherki. Dembele. And it's Hernandez. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Lookman. Bassi. Nigeria are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
And that's been won straight back. Olise.
France. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Crosses it in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
Osei Samuel. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bassi forwards and with intent. Iwobi shifted upfield. Koundé. Chouameni. Nigeria already trailing and we've barely begun. Chouameni played towards the other side. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's played forward. Throw it. Dembele. Cherki. Olise. Upamecano. Hernandez looks to get on the end of this. Chouameni chooses to go cross-field. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Moved on forwards. Tries a measured ball. Lookman. Rabiot getting this one clear. Lookman. Ndidi. And here's Chukwueze. Cleared away. Ndidi. Iwobi. Lookman, now here's the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Upamecano. Cherki. Koundé. Rabiot. Cherki. Upamecano played over towards the opposite flank. Aim forwards. And it's Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Now who's going to be first to this? Rabiot gets over and intercepts. Upamecano. Hernandez. Saliba. And he goes cross-field. Bassi. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. Chouameni. Upamecano. And it's played forward. No way through there. Olise. Olise proves just a little bit too strong. Tries a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Hernandez, forwards and with intent. Takes a shot! It's in! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It will be. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Forward it goes. Upamecano cuts it out. Now it's Osimhen. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Tchouaméni. Played out to the right. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Iwobi shifted upfield. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Tchouaméni can get it clear. And it's Osei Samuel. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele does really well to win the ball there. Saliba. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Dembele. Cherki. Ndidi wins the duel this time. Bassi. Osei Samuel is onto it in a flash. Calmly anticipates. Chukwueze. Iwobi aim forwards. Osei Samuel. Iwobi. Bassi. Lookman. Cherki. Rabiot. Upamecano. Upamecano. Cherki. Dembele. And it's Hernandez. Dembele.
France clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Hernandez clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Osei Samuel. Oh, good spread. Well timed, excellent interception. Upamecano. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Bassi clears it away. Cherki. Lookman. Hernandez. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Ndidi moved on forwards. Olise looking to add to his goal. Cherki over to the left. They've got a corner here. Bassi gets it away. And it's Tchouaméni. Out to the right. No way through, so back it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Dembele! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bassi attempts a clearance. Koundé, and here's Dembele, and it's played forward. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Chukwueze. Oh, that's a nice ball. Ndidi. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. And that's a throw. Iwobi. Lookman. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Proves too strong. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Osimhen! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Osimhen is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rabiot. Upamecano. Koundé. Saliba. Tchouaméni. Saliba. Forwards and with intent. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Chukwueze chips it through. Hernandez. Iwobi. Iwobi shifted upfield. Lookman. And a real chance! He scores! And the comeback is complete! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Dembele. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries to get it clear. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Oh, it's played into the area. Ndidi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lookman. Bassi. Ndidi. Osai Samuel. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe. Koundé. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. He is through here. Chouameni. Hernandez. Olise. Upamecano. Hernandez. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Chukwueze. The referee's awarded a free kick. Against the crossbar. That was travelling. Rabiot. Chouameni. Koundé. Rabiot. Koundé. It's run loose here. Cherki. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Lookman. Koundé does really well there, strong defending. Upamecano. Chouameni. Saliba. Dembele. And it's Hernandez. Lookman. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Chouameni. Koundé. Koundé drives forward on the overlap. Cherki. Out of play for a throw. Decent progress down the left. Rabiot. Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. Gets it away. France have reclaimed it. And it's Koundé. Koundé's cross. And that has been cleared.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Chouameni. Hernandez. Chouameni. Cherki. Out to the left it goes. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, great shot! Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still. They've played it short, and it's Koundé. Looking for a decent ball in. Gets good distance on it. That is lovely. Koundé. Olise. He's onside. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Olise usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Chouameni. And here's Rabiot. Chouameni played out to the left flank. And he shoots! They've done it! France are back on level terms.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bassi. Iwobi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lookman. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Danger averted for now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Osimhen. Lookman. Great defending, strong and determined. He has found a way through. Mbappe. A lot of space. Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Aim forwards. Iwobi. Cherki. It's Hernandez. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hernandez. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Decent chance! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
France take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Moved on forwards. Upamecano getting this one clear. Cherki. And it's Iwobi. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot looks to the other side. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Cherki shapes to shoot. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Lookman. Chukwueze. Chouameni. Moved on forwards. Lookman! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rabiot gets it away. And it's Iwobi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chukwueze. Dembele. Dembele. Rabiot. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Nigeria needing a change of fortune here. Koundé. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. That's tidy. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Good, strong hand by the keeper. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That's really well cleared. Dembele's cross. Iwobi tries to clear. Dembele spread out to the left. And it's Chouameni.
Hernandez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Lookman. chance to play it in. Tries to cross. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe. And it's played forward. It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Ndidi can get it clear. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Hernandez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Lookman. Pinged towards the front line. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lookman. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen! And he's there to clear it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cherki.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Osimhen is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Saliba, and he goes cross-field. Have it back, and can go again. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Lookman. He's shifting through the gears here. He is just caressing the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Hernandez. Koundé, now he's off and running. Upamecano. Chouameni has created one goal already. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. And that was asking just too much of him. That's really well manoeuvred. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Osimhen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Koundé. Rabiot. Osei Samuel. Nigeria to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Iwobi. And a chance! It's a goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Koundé could go all the way here. Iwobi gets in to thwart him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they've got rid. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Cherki. Olise! And he's lifted it over.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Osei Samuel. Lookman. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rabiot. Saliba. Cherki. Olise. Rabiot. Cherki. Chouameni. Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Quality ball. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Rabiot. Hernandez looks to get on the end of this.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Moved on forwards. Iwobi played out towards the right wing. And here's Chukwueze. Oh, sweet feet. Osei Samuel goes for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Osei Samuel has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's played forward. Ndidi does really well to win the ball there. Bassi. Driven forward. Rabiot. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Nigeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Upamecano. They'll have one final crack at it. Cherki. Chouameni. Cherki. Saliba. And it's Hernandez. Chouameni. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, just skips past his man.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Upamecano. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Chouameni. Chouameni.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's got away. Chukwueze crosses it in.
Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Upamecano forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And here's Dembele. Cherki! Oh, should have put that away. Lookman. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared away. And that's definitely not his best.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Koundé.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Nigeria don't have many options and time is running out. Chouameni. Hernandez. Rabiot. Olise. Rabiot. Chouameni. Saliba. Aim forwards. And it's Hernandez. Dembele.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Lookman! Oh, that's nice. That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano. Saliba. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Chouameni. And it's Hernandez. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Clears it away. Chouameni. France cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Olise ploughing through the middle. Lookman. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's through here. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen showing good feet. And the ball's come loose here. Goes down, but nothing given. Cherki. Rabiot. Hernandez. Chouameni. Rabiot. Iwobi. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Iwobi. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. This might spell shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Now that's well seen too. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. And it's Osei Samuel. Ndidi. Nigeria desperately need a goal, and this whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Gusto is there, and what a finish that might have been.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout.